Hello everybody, welcome back to another Borderlands video. Hope you're doing great. Today we're going to be starting a new series called Top of the Vault. Kind of just a catchy name, but really all it is going to be weapon testing and particularly going to be showing off some of the better weapons in the game. Just want to show off some of the best unique gear, best non-unique gear, but yeah, kind of hints the name. Just want to show off some of the best gear in the game. Underrated, overrated, whatever. Anything that's good is what I want to cover here. So yeah, today we're going to be showing off the Heartbreaker on Krieg. Maybe I'll show it on some other characters as well, but going to be starting with Krieg because he has some pretty great synergy with it. But yeah, the Heartbreaker is a unique shotgun. It is a Hyperion shotgun obtained from the mission Safe and Sound, which is located in Sanctuary after you unlock the hole in Sanctuary, like when Sanctuary takes off. You want to complete the quest and give the pictures to Moxie. So since it's a quest item, you'll need to read-only farm, but that's kind of the bright side of it being a, with it being a quest item, read-only farming kind of opens you up to getting the perfect parts pretty easily. It just takes a little bit of time. But yeah, unique effects of the Heartbreaker. It's always incendiary, increased projectile count and fire rate, plus 50% critical hit damage bonus, reduced pellet damage and magazine size, shoots in a heart-shaped pattern, and with it being a Moxie weapon, it heals you for 2% of the damage dealt as health. So as you can see here, I shot earlier, it created a heart. Pretty cute, right? But yeah, so with that being said, because it has like reduced pellet damage and mag size, it's pretty ideal to get like a bandit grip, bandit stock, whatever, particularly bandit grip to increase that magazine size. Really nice with Hyperion shotguns in general because Hyperion shotguns tend to have lower mag size, so getting the bandit grip really helps a lot to juice that up. Yeah, and then the extra crit damage is super nice to have. This thing honestly just absolutely shreds, especially with the vertical grip, giving it those extra pellets to kind of make up for the lost damage that this thing has built in innately. Since it has reduced pellet damage, getting those extra pellets does matter a little bit more, so the practicable prefix is going to be ideal. And it is incendiary only, so it's going to be a little bit more limited than other weapons in the game, but it will absolutely tear through maps that are flesh only. I think it has amazing synergy on Krieg in particular. He's just great with shotguns, period. I've talked about this at length before, but he has Salt the Wound, of course, which is just a flat buff to shotguns. But he has buffs to magazine size, reload speed, fire rate. Yeah, I mean, that's great for any weapon, but I think particularly the magazine size is a huge deal for shotguns. Magazine size and fire rate is a massive DPS buff to really any shotgun. So he just has so much excellent synergy with shotguns. And of course, the Heartbreaker heals you on top of that. So you're just super tanky with the Heartbreaker. And even without Bloodbath, this thing just tears through people. So fantastic weapon choice. Doesn't matter if it's on Krieg, to be honest. It's so good on quite a few characters. I'll probably showcase it on either like Maya or Axon. I think both of them are quite good with it as well. Probably more so Maya, so can also show that. But yeah, I wanted to start with Krieg because I just think this weapon is so fun on him. And I also just farmed a good OP10 one recently, so yeah, why not show it off? Yeah, otherwise we have the Slaga. We have the Plasma Caster and the Bada Boom to proc Bloodbath and get fight for your life. Rough Rider for tankiness, Reaper for general mobbing capability, Stormfront for building bloodless stacks and keeping us healed with elemental empathy, and a Blood of the Ancients that gives us some extra shotgun ammo to max health. Here's the build. Don't want to go into too much detail here because it's basically just my Reaper build. Basically the main difference being that we're fully spec'd into Salt the Wound at the cost of sacrificing a couple points into Hellborn and like Strip the Flesh, things like that. But yeah, this is a pretty standard Reaper Krieg build, I would say. No badass rank. And yeah, we will just jump right into the gameplay. All right, we are back. And I also realized I may have misspoke. To clarify, this weapon has increased projectile count, but reduced pellet damage. I feel like I may have like tripped myself up on that, but just wanted to clarify. It actually has more projectiles, but its base damage is lower. So either way, practicable on basically any shotgun is still really nice. Because it has a lower base damage in this case, it's even better because those extra projectiles are going to help increase that damage by quite a bit. So yeah, just wanted to clarify there. All right. Otherwise, let's get rolling. Start out getting people slagged, trying to build some bloodlust, and we'll just get going. Pretty good damage. And super tanky. Looks like we procced Bloodbath off of like a Raving Retribution proc or something. And as you can see too, like if we hit crits with this thing, it's absolutely crazy. Does so much damage. Don't really know, like need Bloodbath all that much. Obviously, Bloodbath is always really nice, but haven't really had Bloodbath going a whole lot. And we're still doing plenty of damage. Especially if we are hitting crits. Now this guy's going to be a bit of an issue. Try to find someone else first. Maybe proc that. Alright. As long as we hit them in the head, we'll still shred them. Yeah. Those ironclads still take full headshot damage, so... From fire weapons, I should say. What is this guy doing, man? Some crazy movement. Okay. Not sure about that. But, you know, we figured it out. Alright. Pick up that awesome green weapon. Get moving. Try to proc Bloodbath. Jeez, can't speak. And we should pretty quickly shred through these guys if I could see what was going on. Yeah, I mean, this thing with Bloodbath is just absolutely absurd. I mean, like, come on. They just got melted. And again, you know, if we're hitting crits, it's just so much damage. Like, I wouldn't say, like, you know, this isn't really like an underrated series. Again, this is like top gear. So I wouldn't say this weapon is like slept on necessarily, but I also don't think it's like widely considered, you know, like, oh my god, like you gotta have the Heartbreaker. But I mean, this thing is awesome, guys. It's really fun, really strong. And, you know, like any Moxie weapon, your survivability is essentially through the roof. Sorry for the visual clutter. Not running the UCP, we're on vanilla, so kind of bound to happen. Maybe I should honestly just start running vanilla gameplay, but use the UCP to get rid of the visual clutter. That would probably be a wise decision at this point. I didn't get any healing off him. I guess like some weird timing there where it didn't proc thrill to kill. Kind of puts us in an awkward spot, but we're kind of chilling. We should be able to get back up to full pretty quickly. Try to heal off the storm front. Yeah. Figured that might happen. All right, that's why we have the bada boom. There we go, and we'll be good to go. Drop your shield, sir. Thank you. As you can see, we're kind of just cruising. Heartbreaker is honestly one of my favorite weapons in the game, especially for just like general gameplay. This thing kicks ass. Like, it's so fun to use just going through, you know, the early game, mid game, whatever. It's also, of course, excellent late game, but yeah, it's just super nice to grab this like early on in your playthrough, and you know, you're pretty much covered for quite a while. I think, again, with Krieg having so much accuracy and stuff, a lot of synergy there. The synergy, reload speed, and fire rate are just so nice with this thing. And again, like, I think you guys will notice, like, I'm not even really, like, going out of my way to proc Bloodbath most of the time, and it's still kicking ass. Go ahead and proc it there. We are chewing through ammo, I will say that, but it's not unusual for Krieg. Ouch. That's a bit of my fault, but he'll die pretty quick. Oh man. Had to reload. That's super unfortunate. Bit of a skill issue there. No worries though. Back on our feet pretty quick. Oh my god. I think I almost just killed myself. Would have been rather tragic. Alright. Got a bunch of ammo. We're good to go. Keep on moving. I was gonna say, we might die again. We're at a super awkward position here. Are you serious? No, are we actually dead? Okay, no. Wow. As you guys could see there, it was kind of getting stuck, like clipping onto something there. I don't really know what was happening. Gearbox in the terrain is a sight to behold. Game is definitely spaghetti coated, but I don't know. It's kind of what makes it beautiful, I suppose. Alright, shredding through here, no problem. In the oh god, didn't mean to do that. I say we're getting a little low on ammo, and you know, part of that's because we're just spamming TDR chucks, and also have a shotgun that is just chewing through ammo. Try to weaken him down a little bit, but I'll still shoot him without bloodbath. That's the benefit of the Moxie weapon, is like, you know, you can kind of tank through it pretty well. Yeah, no problem dealing with him without bloodbath, really without a lot of buffs in general, so. Very nice, yeah. Doing just fine. Not getting as many grenades as we would normally with Krieg, and again, that's just because we're not, you know, putting a premium on blood. Oh my gosh, I can like never say bloodbath correctly. We're not putting a premium on bloodbath procs. I feel like I butcher that every time I play Krieg, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Nice. Oh, not nice. Okay, I think. Yeah, we're fine. Out of grenades though, we may as well just like, yeah, firestorm to get some extra. Kind of a awkward position there. Oh goodness, man, the visual clutter is disgusting right now. I can't even see what's going on. Nonetheless, we we'll persevere. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I'm on if I'm on the UCP there, I probably don't die. I literally just can't even see what's happening. So much visual clutter with Krieg on vanilla. That's easily my least favorite. Whoops. Favorite part. Kind of wasn't paying much attention there. All right. And nonetheless, some a little bit of misplays there, but you know, we got through it without too much of a hiccup. Whoops, wrong button. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, pretty much got through there, no problem. Heartbreaker just has insane synergy. It's super fun to use, especially if you want to be more intentional about proccing bloodbath. It'll just absolutely tear through enemies. Salt the Wound, Fire Fiend, Nervous Blood, Blood-Filled Guns, Embrace the Pain. So much synergy with shotguns, and of course, it's also nice that, you know, with the Heartbreaker being locked to fire, Burn Baby Burn is going to give you some nice additional damage there too, at least on the DOT. So doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's the build. Again, no bar. Pretty much no problem. Yeah, there it is with Krieg, and then I think we'll go ahead and show a little quick showcase with Maya, and then that'll be it. See you guys in a minute. All right, we are back with Maya testing the Heartbreaker. Nothing special. Not exactly the same Heartbreaker. The one I have on her is actually slightly worse, has the Jacob's grip and the Hyperion stock, so a little bit less magazine size, but still practicable, so good enough. But yeah, that's basically all we have. Fight for your life weapons, some slag, but yeah, antagonists. Using the binder just for fun. You can definitely use the siren. But yeah, just have it there. Quasar for some mobbing capability. Firebone. Here's the build. I think Maya's pretty nice with this weapon because she's already so tanky. Reaper has pretty nice synergy with it as well, because dealing increased damage to an enemy with more than 50% health is nice with a shotgun because the damage is so high at the beginning. So I feel like Reaper has nice synergy with shotguns in general. You have a lot of pellets with the Heartbreaker, so chain reaction's pretty nice. Wreck is obviously great, like the extra fire rate and gun damage is really going to juice the Heartbreaker. Extra crit damage, that's going to be super nice with the Heartbreaker's already additional crit damage. So yeah, just a lot of control and tankiness makes you very, very strong. Oh, and no bar. Let me buy some ammo. All right, we'll get moving. A good old South Pole steam and power. Start with these guys. And they are super dead. Nice. Oh, I forgot to take a value point in Blight Phoenix. You should probably do that. It's always nice to have because it staggers melee attackers with Maya. Got stuck. I just honestly forgot, so. Kill both of them. Nice. For some scorn. Nice. I like inertia with this build too. Any extra reload speed with like a shotgun based build is gonna make a pretty big difference, I would say. Alright. Wait for them to come out. Oh wow, that hurts. He has a shock weapon. Pretty good damage though. Okay, should be able to finish him off. Nice. Our kill skills. Oh, Watt got glitched out by the Quasar. Sometimes this happens. It's really weird, but whatever. We'll just kill him. Just kind of funny. All right, cool. I think to me, it's like fairly noticeable that it's, you know, it's not as good on Maya. I don't think that's a secret, but it's definitely not bad. Like I still think it's super strong, but Krieg just really just makes shotgun so powerful that it's hard to compete. I thought I would kill him, but apparently not. Huh. Alright, we should probably use a different weapon. Okay. No worries. Especially if I was being a little bit more consistent about hitting my crits here, I'd probably be in better shape, but nonetheless, still performing really well. I think we need to reload that quite yet. Try to lift them and get a lot of chain reaction here and just, yeah, general mobbing damage. Seem to do really well. Nice. Got him. Try to get these guys flagged. Alright, I don't want this guy to suicide bomb me. Make him back off. Okay. Pretty good shape now. And of course, Heartbreaker allows us to stay alive really well. Oh man, do we have like the bug southpaw? Like, apparently we do. Huh. That's weird. I haven't had that happen in a long time. Alright, well, whatever. Did pretty well there. We'll do a quick run through of like another map and then move on. I had no idea that was going to happen. That's interesting, but whatever. We'll just do Bloodshot Stronghold again. I probably won't do the whole thing because you guys get the idea, but yeah, just showcase a little bit to see it on Maya. Double Ironclad Lunatic to start. As long as you hit these guys in the head, even if you're using a fire weapon, it doesn't matter, but it can be hard sometimes with their movement. No issues there, though. Okay. Alright. Alright, got him. Moving along. The nice thing about Hyperion shotguns is like they're pretty good from range too, as you can see. Perform pretty admirably. You don't have to like get right in their face for it to be effective. Just pretty nice for a shotgun. Pretty rare for a shotgun. Got that bomber. Oh, I thought I killed him. Try to pull everyone together and get them slugged. Alright, well, that's not ideal. Just wait for a phase lock. That should do a lot of damage. Nice, yeah. Took care of him pretty well there. This guy going. Yeah, and oh, whoops! I thought I killed him there. Well, I did. As long as you're hitting crits, I think especially this thing does so much damage with crits. It's really, really nice. Pretty ammo efficient too. More so on Maya at least. Maybe not so much on Krieg, but. Use that to finish him off. And even though we're using a shotgun, we can still play it a little slow. It's not required that we run into their face, especially playing Maya. Like, obviously playing Krieg, it's a little different, but... Oh, I don't have the right angle here. Now we do. He's dead. Maybe? Alright. Alright, we'll go through this, like, turret room and then probably call it there. I think that's enough. But, yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, it's just a great shotgun. And like, especially on Maya, like, the DPS is obviously lower than Krieg, but... We're like, Maya with a Moxie weapon may as well just be invincible. Like, she's so tanky, so it's kind of a trade-off. Yes, you have less DPS, but you're just super strong in terms of survivability as the trade-off. And you still have respectable DPS. Good DPS there, getting a little ricochet, starting off this room. I'd go down here. Play the side in a weird spot. Pretty sure Ruin kept me alive there. Having a lot of points into life tap is pretty insane with the Quasar as well. And of course we have the Heartbreaker, so... Yeah, I mean, we're just face tanking essentially everything. Can completely turn the brain off here. Because we are chilling. Nice. Easy enough. Try to pull them together and then hit them with the phase lock. Maya's such a fun mobbing character. I always love playing her. Same thing with Krieg. Just different styles. And yeah, I mean, just also kind of a general note with Maya. It's always important to remember you don't have to shoot who you phase lock. I mean, a lot of the times that's what I end up doing, but especially with chain reaction and the way that Wreck works, like sometimes it can be good to chain reaction a weaker target and then just shoot everyone else with the benefits you get from phase locking someone. Because you get, when you phase lock, you're getting the benefits of chain reaction, you're getting ruin procs, and of course the wreck proc. So leaving someone alive in phase lock and focusing everyone else, you'll get a lot of ricochet and huge damage. I think a lot of people know this about Maya, but just something worth keeping in mind. Yeah, guys, no bar. Here's the build one more time. Good old standard Maya build here, just using the binder for fun. But yeah, guys, hopefully that showed you something new today. Heartbreaker is a super awesome shotgun, super easy to obtain. Moxie weapons, more often than not are just super strong by virtue of giving you so much healing. So it's an extra bonus when the weapon itself is actually crazy strong, like the Heartbreaker. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see next and what you didn't like, what you did like, whatever. Your feedback's the most important to me. If you want to subscribe or like, that's also cool. But honestly, just enjoy talking with you guys and stuff like that more than anything. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day, afternoon, night, whatever, and I'll see you next time.